What are you doing here?
I'm working for the Rice Lord.
Have you got work for me?
I'll talk to you later. Hey, you! Get out of here. You're learning fast. Hey, you're learning fast.
Do you intend to go through this gate?
Do you intend to stop me?
No, but you should know what's waiting for you. This is not like in the old camp, and not like being with the sect loonies either.
And what am I expecting here?
There are no guards or Templars to look after you. It's every man for himself. The only ones who stick together are us mercenaries.
What do the mercenaries do?
We are the mercenaries of the water mages. Our target is to break free from here. We're working hard for it, and don't plan to take things easy like the guys from the old camp who are just having an easy time resting on the backs of the diggers. And we all follow Lee. He's a great man. He's the one who holds this damn camp together.
What do the mages do?
They investigate the magic characteristics of the ore our scrapers collect in the mine. As far as I know, they want to blow the whole damn ore mound sky high to free us from the barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
They said we shouldn't worry.
You have a massive ore mound here?
You could say that. We could buy the king's wife for that. But we don't give a damn about trading the ore with that old fart. We want to get out of here.
Where's the ore mound?
You want to see a real mound of ore, do you? There's a hole in the middle of the cave. They shove it all in there. But you won't get anywhere near it, I can tell you. The mages and our people guard the ore day and night.
I was just curious. What about the rest of the people?
All crooks. They don't give a damn about the camp. I'd rather just have the peasants guarding the front gate.
How are things going at the moment?
The scrapers are still collecting. Once they have enough ore, we'll blow the mound up.
How are things going at the moment?
The scrapers are still collecting. Once they have enough ore, we'll blow the mound up.
How are things going at the moment?
The scrapers are still collecting. Once they have enough ore, we'll blow the mound up. Watch your back.
Are you looking for something?
I'm looking for leaks in the dam. I reckon there's a lurker gnawing at the foundations. The beast grinds its teeth and claws against the stones and wooden beams underwater. If it carries on, the whole dam will soon be undermined.
Did you build the dam?
Yes, I built the dam back when we founded the new camp. Of course everyone helped, but I was the master builder.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Sure, stop that beast from gnawing at my dam.
Where can I find the beast?
I'd hunt round on the other side of the lake. Nobody ever goes there. That's probably where its den is.
You're from the sect camp, aren't you?
We call it the Brotherhood. I'm Baal Kagan. The sleep will be with you.
What are you doing here?
Originally, I was sent here to convince people to join our Brotherhood. But these barbarians are not interested in spiritual enlightenment. Therefore, I'm restricted to selling swamp weed. And that is a popular occupation here. Too popular. I can hardly deliver as much as they want to have.
Why don't they send an extra man here?
Baal Isidro was meant to help me, but he just spends all day in the bar on the lake and trades his weed for rice schnapps. He's addicted to the spirit. I fear I cannot expect any help from him.
I could help you sell your weed to the people.
I can only entrust such a large amount of weed to members of the Brotherhood. But you could help me give out gifts. Not everybody has tasted my goods yet. As soon as they've tried the weed, they'll want more, which means I can sell more.
I thought you could hardly manage to do your tasks now.
Baal Isidro will be taken care of soon. I've already sent a message to Korakalam.
What's in it for me if I hand out the weed for you?
I can reward you in many different ways. You can get magic spell scrolls from me, bearing the powerful magic of the sleeper. Or I can help you join our community if that's what you want. I have very good contacts to Korakalam and Baal Tyon. Both are very close to E. Baryon, our master. I can pay you with plain ore as well if you prefer. 100 nuggets should be enough for your efforts.
Okay, give me the weed. Who do you want me to give it to?
You're sure to find someone who'll take it. Talk to people, but only give one stalk to each person. One more thing. If you let somebody take the weed from you or if you smoke it yourself, our deal ceases to exist.
Sure.
Some people never understand anything.
Hang on.
And where do you want to go?
Why, in there.
Forget it. Silas only wants to see scrapers and rogues in his bar.
As long as I'm not involved.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into
trouble
anything.
ahead.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
You shouldn't
You have
believe
to
everything
watch
you
what
hear.
you tell people.
I'm a scraper, and I'm thirsty.
You don't look like no scraper.
obvious there was
You won't get in here like that, boy.
You have to watch what you tell
There was a time when things would
Rely
have
on
gone
somebody
very
and you're
differently.
in trouble. That's how it goes.
Maybe.
How about some ores and admission fee?
How much ore exactly is some?
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though. Something else instead.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
I have 10 ore.
That's how it
Here.
goes.
10 ore? For that, I'll allow you to try again.
Probably right. Same old story. I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
Ah, you're probably right.
Again.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Must be something about that story after all. You have. Some people never learn. Thought that had been cleared up ages
I
ago.
better keep out of it.
People always thought that'd be.
Some people same old story every time.
As long as I'm not involved.
Obviously, there'd be trouble
I
ahead.
better keep out of it.
Rely on somebody. Let you in trouble.
Something else
Watch how it
instead.
goes.
I'm not listening.
Alert! Intruder!
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago. Put the not listening to all the blathering.
You're disturbing my rest.
Put the weapon down. You've been lucky. Do you intend to go through this gate?
Do you intend to stop me?
No, but you should know what's waiting for you. This is not like in the old camp, and not like being with the sect loonies either.
And what am I expecting here?
There are no guards or Templars to look after you. It's every man for himself. The only ones who stick together are us mercenaries. And say you. Watch your back.
Are you?
I'm looking. If it.
Did you?
Yeah. Cool.
And where do you...
Why? In there?
Forget it.
Maybe.
I'm a scraper, and I'm
You don't look like no...
That's really not my problem.
Are you dead?
Something about that story after all.
Same old story every time.
That wasn't very clever.
There was a time when flops were very differently.
I'd better keep out of it.
Hang on. I did not go rushing into anything.
You're probably right. That's not really my problem.
Rely on... Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
It was obvious there would be trouble ahead.
But keep it to yourself.
That won't happen again.
Some people never.
Keep it to...
But keep...
You're from the sect.
We call... I'm... Originally, but these... And that...
Why don't they?
Bob, he's...
I could help.
I can only... But you could help. Not every...
I thought you could.
Bob...
What's
I could... You, or both. I can...
okay?
You're sure to find someone who'll take it. One more thing.
Sure. What goes on here?
You've not been here long, have you? The mages have been preparing for the blasting of the ore mound for years. They say it won't be long now. At least it looks that way, considering the huge mound that the scrapers have assembled so far.
What can you tell me about this camp?
It's a kind of community for community's sake, if you know what I mean. We all do as we please, but there are so many of us that Gomez can't wipe us out that easily. Although that's probably what he dreams of at night.
What do you have to do with Gomez?
We steal from him.
Who's your leader?
Lairs is the head of the gang. Most folks accept him. But he don't tell us what to do.
Now where are you going?
Where can I go?
To Laris.
I want to see Laris.
I doubt he'll talk to you.
Just you leave that to me.
I won't stop you.
I want to meet Laris.
Laris is here, but you need a good reason to disturb him.
Mordrag sent me.
Mordrag hasn't been seen here for some time. He's probably changed over to the old camp.
I came here with him.
Mordrag's back? If you meet him, tell him Laris wants to see him.
Mordrag gave me something for Laris.
What is it?
A ring.
Certainly a precious piece. Okay, you can see him.
I want to join your gang.
Oh, yeah? What have you got to show for yourself, then?
Mordrag sent me. He gave me a ring for you.
A precious piece. It's part of normal procedure here to share your booty with your gang leader. But the fact that he gave you the ring proves that he must think a lot of you. I want you to go to him and tell him something from me. Tell him I want somebody in the sect camp. The Brotherhood is planning something big. I want to know exactly what's going on there.
Is that enough for me to join you?
Mordrag has spoken up for you, but you're not ready yet. Do your tasks.
What else can I do?
Barley Cedro from the sect camp has weed worth at least 400 ore on him. I want you to get it from him. I don't care how you do it. If you have the weed, sell it. Bring me the 400 ore. Then we'll talk again to see if you'll be admitted to the gang.
Where can I learn something?
With me, I can help you to improve your dexterity and strength.
I want to better myself. I want to better myself.
I can't teach you anything. You don't.
Hey, you!
Get out of here!
Lucky for you, but I would have enjoyed polishing your mug.
It was obvious there would be trouble ahead.
Time to get.
Hey, you!
Time to get up again.
How are you?
Man, what do you think? Eating rice all day and waiting all the time for a chance to get some ore, then off to the bar and fill myself up to the brim with rice schnapps.
Is there anything I should know about this place?
In the middle of the cave, there's a huge hole full of ore. If you're planning on getting your hands on it somehow, forget it. I tried it myself once, but those mercenaries keep watch night and day.
Is there anything I should know about this place?
In the middle of the cave, there's a huge hole. I tried it.
Who's the boss?
You've just come from the old camp, huh? Nobody's the boss here. That damn Lee keeps trying to keep us on a leash. We do as we see fit. If we did have any kind of a boss, it'd be Laris. But he's wise enough not to get involved in other people's business.
I want to join you.
Lars decides who gets to join the gang, but you'll need a good reason if you want to see him.
Like what?
Like someone sending you to him.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
Yeah.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
You got some? I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
You don't look very agile. I could help you. I can show you how to control your body. It's the art of acrobatics. I can't teach you anything. You don't have enough experience.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
You got some? I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
You got some? I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
You got some? I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
Where can I get a bow here?
You've come to the right address for that. I offer good value for good ore.
You're very probably right. That wasn't very clever. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though, because I'm not listening to all the blabbering anymore. That won't happen again.
Who are you?
I'm Wolf. I make armor.
I'd like to learn how to handle a bow.
I can teach you, but I can't do it as a favor. After all, I have to eat as well.
How much?
Anything I teach you will cost you 50 ore. I don't haggle.
I'm looking for better armor.
I can't sell you anything. Lairs would kill me if I sold armor to strangers.
Some people never learn.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
People always talk.
You're very probably right.
I better keep up. Hang on. Better not to go rushing into anything.
How do I get furs and skins?
On the way to the new camp, you'll come across Aiden. He can teach you how to skin animals. Radford and Drax are hanging around in the north of the old camp. It's on the way to the trading square.
Let's talk about
You shouldn't
something
believe
else
everything you
instead.
hear.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
You have to watch what you tell people. I wouldn't like
You
to be
have
in
to
his
watch what
shoes,
you
though,
tell
because
people.
well, there was a time when things would have gone very differently.
You okay?
All's quiet for now.
For now?
If the rogues keep on attacking Gomez's convoys, it won't be long before him and his army come knocking down the gates. And that's not gonna be much fun.
Is there any trouble in this camp?
Man, there's always trouble. The rogues do as they please, and we mercenaries have to shield the mages and defend the camp.
Who calls the shots around here?
We do as the mages say, but usually they don't say nothing. They just hang out by the ore mound and bury their noses in their books. Basically, Lee's in charge. He's our boss.
Who calls the shots around here?
We do as the mages say, but usually they don't say nothing. They just hang out by the ore mound and bury their noses in their books. Basically, Lee's in charge. He's our boss.
I want to become a mercenary for the mages.
That's not so hard. If you're prepared to fight for our cause, Lee's bound to take you on. But he only takes people who are good with a sword. Well, are you?
Well,
I thought so. If you're really serious, talk to Gorn. He's trained newcomers before. Maybe you'll be lucky, and he'll take the time to train you.
do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I want to become a mercenary for the mages.
That's not so hard. If you're prepared to fight for our cause, Lee's bound to take you on. But he only takes people who are good with a sword. Well, are you?
Well,
I thought so. If you're really serious, talk to Gorn. He's trained newcomers before. Maybe you'll be lucky.
As long as I'm not involved.
I would.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
who are you?
I'm Torloff. I was involved in a mutiny as mate of a royal warship. It wasn't such a good idea. The greater part of the crew was on the captain's side. That's how I came to be here.
I'd like to join you.
Lee won't take you on until you get real good. I'm telling you now. And until then, you'd better stay on good terms with Laris and his crowd. You want some advice, boy? Steal something important from the old camp. Or the old mine. As soon as the boys notice that you're against Gomez, you won't have any more trouble here.
And how do I do that?
You need to win their trust, and then you can rip them off.
I'd like to join you.
Lee won't take you on until you... And until then, you want some advice? As soon as the boys notice...
And how do I do that?
You need to...
You're very probably right. Stop! Nobody may pass without the password. That would have been clarified a long time ago. That wasn't very clever.
Do you know where you're heading?
Where?
You're heading straight for Lee, our leader.
What do I need to do to make you let me see Lee?
Nothing. This isn't the old camp, and Lee isn't Gomez. He doesn't need an army of henchmen to hide behind. He can defend himself. We are only here in case he needs us.
Same old story. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. As long as I'm not involved, some people never learn.
What do I need to do to make you let me see Lee?
Nothing. This isn't the old camp, and Lee isn't Gomez. He doesn't need an army of henchmen to hide behind. We are...
I doubt that's ever likely to...
You're the boss of the mercenaries, aren't you?
That's right, boy.
Which task do the mages' mercenaries have?
Very simple. Protect the ore, protect the mages. Sometimes the mages have a special task for one of us.
I'd like to join you.
You have a nerve. Do you honestly think I'll just take anybody who walks in here? You can only become one of us after you've spent a certain time in the camp. I'll observe you.
How's it going?
As always, making sure that no one gets too close to the mages and the ore.
What can you tell me about this camp?
Watch out while you're here. There are a lot of cutthroats around in the camp. We have a number of unwritten laws here. 1. Only the mercenaries can enter the mages' zone. 2. You try to get anywhere near the ore mound, you're a dead man. 3. Don't try to get into the bar on the lake. You see, that's the rogues' bar, and they don't like new kids like you showing up there.
Who calls the shots around here?
We mercenaries all follow Lee. He's made a deal with the mages. We protect them, they get us out of here.
So the mages are really in charge?
Nope. Nobody's in charge of the camp. Most people here are just guys that couldn't or wouldn't stay in the old camp. We all do our own thing here. We only agree on one thing. It's better to pile the ore into a mound and blow it up than to send it on to that goddamn king.
Do you need another good man?
We won't have anyone join the mercenaries unless they've been here for years and have had a lot of experience. If you want to stay in the camp, you'll have to get to grips with the rogues first.
I have some swamp wheat here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too. Step aside. Do you want me to beat it into your brain? Get out of here!
I have some swampweed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
Do you want some swampweed?
Get me some, then we'll talk.
Do you want...
Get me...
How are things?
Get lost!
Hey, a new face.
Who are you?
I am Gorn, mercenary of the magicians.
Must be something about that story after all.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know. Hang on. Better not to go rushing into anything.
What do you have to do as a mercenary of the magicians?
Lee has made a deal with the magicians. He hires the best fighters to be found in the colony, which means us. We take care that the scrapers can mine the ore without being bothered and keep trouble away from the magicians. The magicians make sure we'll get out of here, and we get a small share of the ore as our pay.
Can I stay somewhere here without having to kick somebody out of his hut?
I don't think so. But if that's really what you want to do, go and see Shrike. He's taken the hut right at the front, at the entrance to the cave. It was empty, but it really belonged to us.
Us?
Well, us mercenaries. Mercenaries and rogues live separately here. And none of Laris's gang should be here, on this side of the big hall. It doesn't make much difference, really, but he didn't ask. And you can't let those rogues get away with everything, because then they get real cocky.
What do I have to do to join the new camp?
Before Lee admits you, you'll have to improve your fighting skills. It doesn't matter what weapon you use, but you have to be good. Besides, you should be very experienced with the life here and everything. If you don't want to go to the other camps, you should try to join the rogues before you start as a mercenary.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
See you later.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
Hey, you! Hey, you! Buzz off! Get out of here!
That's really not my problem.
See you later.
People always talk.
As long as I'm not involved.
Was it very clever?
Some people never learn.
Same old story every time.
I'm not listening to all that.
Maybe.
Step aside.
Yourself, people don't need to.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
You're very probably right.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Greetings, magician.
May the blessing of Adanos be with you. I can help you to increase your magic powers or give you some useful items. What can I do for you?
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
We are the magicians of the Circle of Water. The magicians of the Circle of Fire live in the old camp.
But I can't get into the castle. Could you help me?
Well, occasionally we send messengers to our brothers in the old camp. But we only entrust these messages to Lara's men. He's been seeing to it for many years now that our messengers arrive safely.
I'm not listening to all the blathering
That
anymore.
wasn't very clever. Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
There must be something about that story after
You
all.
want to destroy the barrier. How exactly do you plan to do that?
We need major amounts of magic ore. We'll release the entire magic power in a great magic rite to blow up the barrier. Of course, such a big amount of ore attracts a lot of rogues and crooks. That's why we need a man to defend our plan.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
I'd like to join you.
If you want to join us, you should see Lee or Laris.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Maybe.
There must be something about that story after all. There must be something about that story after all.
You shouldn't believe
Hang
everything
on.
you hear.
Better not go rushing into anything.
You're very probably right.
If you think.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into
Doubt that's ever likely to change.
Some people never learn.
As long as I'm not involved.
If you think
There must be something about that story after all.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Hang on. Better not.
Very probably right.
That's really not my problem. Some people never learn.
There must be something about that story.
If you think.
I have to watch it.
be in his shoes, though.
Shh! Hey, you!
Who? Me?
Exactly. Come over here.
What do you want?
You've just arrived, haven't you? I noticed it straight away. There are a lot of things you need to know. I can teach you a few things. Besides, you have to watch who you talk to. Butch, for example. That's the guy over there, next to the campfire. Be aware of him.
What's the matter with Butch?
He has the mean habit of beating up the new ones. So you better avoid meeting him.
What can you teach me?
It depends. What do you want to know?
Something about that story after all.
As long as I'm not involved.
People always talk. Things would have gone very differently. Some people There was a time when things would have gone very
You have to watch
differently.
what you tell people.
You have to watch what you tell people.
There must be something about that story after all. I doubt it's ever likely to change. As long as I'm not involved. I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Very probably right.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Very clever.
It was obvious there would be trouble ahead. I'd better...
I've shared out the weed.
The first new customers have already been to see me. You've done a good job. What will you have as a reward?
These spell scrolls are quite interesting. What kind of spells are they?
Fist of Wind, Charm, Telekinesis, Pyrokinesis, and Sleep. You may pick 3 of these spells.
Tell me to join the Brotherhood.
Your request is modest. I'll help you, so listen to me. Baal Tyon is one of the lower gurus, just like myself. Barion has made him one of his advisors. That has not done him any good. He now thinks he's so important that he'll talk to nobody but his disciples. If you give him this here, it'll loosen his tongue.
I want to improve my handling of one-handed weapons.
Of course. It'll cost you, though. I want 30 ore.
I want to improve my hand.
I can't teach.
Shouldn't believe everything you hear. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
Ah, a visitor. Don't make any trouble here, or else you'll be for it.
I just want to have a look around here.
Then mind you don't step on anybody's feet.
I want to go into the mine.
I can hardly believe you'll manage that. But just speak to Okil.
I'd better be going.
I hope we understand each other.
Who are you?
I'm the best mining engineer this damn colony has ever seen, my boy. I make sure half our boys don't go getting themselves killed by falling rocks just because they're too stupid to scrape the right places.
I'd like to join you as a scraper.
Oh, yeah? Well, just don't think you're gonna get anything much out of it. There's 3 portions of rice a day. Any extra, you'll have to see to yourself. Do you know why we're doing this? We're doing this job so one day we can all walk out of here to freedom. Well, that means all the ore's to be handed in. Then it goes on the big ore mound. And once a month, everybody who's been working here gets 50 ore to get stoned on. That's the most important things you ought to know. Do you at least have any experience on the job?
No.
Of course you don't. Why is it always me? Okay, listen carefully. You take this stuff and put it on. Here. If an ore nugget falls on your foot while you're not wearing your protective clothing, you'll be crippled for life and only worth half of what you were before to us. There'll be a pickaxe lying somewhere around here, but you won't be able to do much with it. Well, so what?
How much ore have you collected so far?
The mages say that we won't need much more. Go to the new camp and have a look at the mound.
Okay?
What'd you ask me that for? Everything's under control.
How can I join this squad?
If you want to work here in the Hollow, you'll have to work your way up in the new camp first. Go and ask there.
I'd best be going.
I hope. What are you hanging about here for? I'll just tell you one thing. Keep your hands off the door.
I
just go.
What are you doing at the mine here?
I just wanted to have a look around the camp.
Then you've come to the wrong place, because this is the mine entrance, and you're not admitted here.
I've still got some business to do.
That's what I think as well.
I just wanted to see the mine.
Suppose you can see that the mine is locked, so there's absolutely nothing for you to see.
Is there nothing we can do about it?
What should there be to do about it? One moment. If you were trying to bribe me, you have the wrong man here.
No, I wasn't trying to bribe anybody. I just thought that I guess I'd best be going. I'd best be...
Okay.
I'd best... I want to go into the mine.
Into the mine? I won't let anybody in here without express permission from Akil.
Who is this Akil?
Watch what you're saying and how you speak about our boss. I'm gonna tell you something about Akil. He's the toughest guy in the whole camp. He once even sneaked into the castle in the old camp and stole a load of ore from the ore barons. So show a bit more respect, please. I don't know where he is, but if you meet him, you should have that story in the back of your mind.
I just...
Then leave. Just...
Put the weapon down! Clever boy.
Hey, you! You're not one of my men. What are you doing here?
Who are you?
I'm Ukkel. I'm the boss of the Hollow.
I just wanted to have a glance into the mine.
Oh, you just wanted to stroll into the mine. Suppose you don't have a clue what's going on here. Nobody sets a foot in the mine without my permission. Always remember, whoever goes into the mine or the gatehouse without my permission is a dead man.
Will I be allowed to go in?
I don't even know you. Why should I let you go into the mine? Now scrap! I have things to see to.
I'll just have a look around here.
Then just watch out that you don't mess up here in the Hollow, else you'll be in your grave faster than you'd like to think.
I need to go on.
Then leave me.
I'd best be going.
Hey, you, what's up?
Hi.
You're walking about here as if you were searching for something.
Really? Maybe you're right. Why?
Great, ask me. Maybe I can help you.
What did you have in mind?
What do you need?
What about a good sword, thick armor, or access to the mine?
Ah, no, that's nothing. I can give you something that'll make your eyes pop out of their sockets. I can give you a weapon that will defeat any foe. You only need to do me a small favor, then it'll be yours. What do you say?
What will I have to do for it?
Very simple. Get me 5 apples, 2 bottles of rice schnapps, 5 bottles of beer, 3 loaves of bread, 2 pieces of cheese, and 2 bunches of grapes, and we're in business. Believe me, you won't be sorry. As I just said, you'll really defeat any kind of enemy with it.
No, just leave it. I'm not interested.
Well then, as you wish.
I thought about it.
It's too late.